No, it's just, different people have got different different happy in different ways. Different people feel happy. What makes me happy? Somebody else.
My topic is character. Guys, too much. What I've chosen is character. According to me, character is a word that encompasses a larger perspective.
Let's listen.
It encompasses all the 4-5 points which are enlisted after that. Building a character requires various elements to be in place. It starts from the day a baby starts to understand his surroundings. The way a kid has been brought up and the people he's been around would determine his character. So, but more importantly, what builds a person into a successful and happy person is his character. Especially after when he starts to understand his objective in life. So once he starts understanding what his objectives are, he would start building on his character. All right. Characteristics is equal to confidence plus personality plus interpersonal skills, which would lead him to a happy life, which is equal to happiness. When I joined this industry, I'd say that I worked on my character, and I'm happy to see that this element yielded results for me. Thank you very much.
Pasna, obviously, accent neutralization is an area. You need to do a lot more loud dating, Pasna. I think you are a quiet kind of person. Are you a quiet person? Oh my God! I mean, it does come across that you don't talk that much, but anyways, practice extempore presentation, because most of whatever you talked about was read from your paper. Srishti, sentence formation requires improvement a little bit. See, what you can do is think of the entire idea, what you are trying to convey before you actually start speaking the sentence. Now, this is something which is a very artificial kind of thing if you think about it. But then anything, in order to develop, it needs practice. Now, as we discussed, speaking sentences is difficult. It is a challenge, but it needs to be brought about. One more thing which I want to say is you be very sure about yourself. See, whenever you're making a presentation, whenever you come over here on stage, you're making a presentation, you speak as if you are a person of authority. Be very sure about the subject and make every point with full confidence. Yugma, the language and language and tenses, what we did here, if you can practice them and try to speak a little more smoothly. That's what I mean. Accent neutralization is an area of improvement. Lakshit, interpersonal skills. Tell me one thing, what was your satisfaction level after you had completed the presentation?
I would put in more examples.
Yeah. Now, what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to convey is that when you conclude your presentation, you should really be personally satisfied that you've done a very good job. If you get that personal level of satisfaction, you can be sure that everybody would have found your presentation really. Kanika, if you can pause between sentences a little in some places, better breath control and modulation in the voice. These are the things which you can keep in mind. Stuti, pause and modulation. Now, Balu Mahesh, see what I admired about him, I mean, and after that there were a couple of other speakers who followed, but his was the first, after 28 speakers, the first guy who talked about character was Balu Mahesh. Everybody talked about, see, everyone wants happiness. We want to talk about our personality, the outer traits. But here was a guy who was first talked about character. Now, what you need to do is sentence formation is an area of improvement. And what you can do, practice a lot of presentations. See what we have discussed over here. Now we are doing it collectively, it's taking a lot of time. But if you do it individually in your own time, it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. Thanks. Now, Pranesh, obviously everyone felt and appreciated. It was the best presentation so far. I think you held the audience attention. But then instead of offering you an area of improvement, what I would like to offer you is an area of challenge, how you can challenge yourself to improve. That is to be more efficient in the use of the words. Sometimes I felt you used a few more words than what was required. The art of communication is conveying the point, making the point in a very crisp and effective sentence. Don't use a single word more than what is required. And finally we have Yogi Raj. Use of filler sounds is something which that is Yogi Raj. Yeah. You may have noticed it. Now this is something which is a very common habit, use of filler sounds or like, you know, and I found that most of it was, the stuff was anyway read out. Now I'll tell you one thing, the most difficult thing to do, and it is also the most engaging thing as far as the audience is concerned, is to make an extempore presentation. Anybody can write out an essay and read it out. Of course, that is also an art. That is what will ultimately take you to the extempore presentation stage, which is why we have read out so many speeches. But what you want to do for your own self, for making a mark in your communication, is developing the ability to deliver extempore presentations. So we can continue now.
Yeah.
We will go straight till the end now. You had 30 months.
Let's get back to some more happiness. All right. So I'm talking about happiness. Happiness is a positive energy. It's a feeling of joy. It comes from within. No one teaches us how to be happy. You just know when you're happy. It's either a situation, a celebration or a special occasion, a sense of accomplishment that makes you happy from within. A lot of examples of happiness have been given out. So to sum it up, I would say, one thing I liked about Srishti was, she said that it's pretty easy to hurt people than to make them happy, which is quite true, because it takes 10 times the more effort to make someone happy than to hurt them. Happiness at different stages would be, for a young child, happiness would be him getting toys, getting presents. Happiness to teens would be if either they're winning a medal or they've done something nice in their school, which they get awarded for. In our youth, it's accomplishment. Different stages of our lives when we accomplish something is a part of happiness. Then, of course, once we are married, our happiness for our children, seeing them grow up, seeing them accomplish, is happiness again. So, different people, it means different things. We all have to learn to be happy. No one can teach us that. And we must involve other people in our happiness, because happiness shared is happiness gained. So that's about it.
You're Kinshuk, right?
My name is Anjan, and every day in life we come across a lot of people, some of whom we like, some whom we don't like, some of whom we respect and look up to, and others we do not accept in our lives. But when we meet somebody who cannot make up his mind, or argues his case, or he asserts his personality, or who is not ethical, we say he's a man of no character. A man of character is the one who would command respect for himself and who wins the admiration of all. Yes, heredity and upbringing are a very important part of one's character, because they are the one who shape and strengthen a person's life and personality. All of the things that we have talked about come into character, personality, confidence. If a person might be a CEO of a company, he may be a politician, he may be owning a hotel like this, But if he does not have character, he would not earn that respect. We would not like that person and we would not look up to him. He would never be an epitome for anybody. Character is the sum of qualities, actions and tendencies that distinguish a person from an individual. And you cannot dream yourself into a character. You have to build that and you have to forge and hammer yourself into a character. That's about it. Thank you.
Good. Very good.
It has been a really long wait. Reminded me of my interview days when we used to wait and wait for a chance to come. So, good evening, everyone. My topic is personality. I was writing down points after points after points, and at least 10-15 people came for the same topic. And at the end, I thought, why to take the book? All the points have been told. So, basically, what for me, it's a distinctive personal character. It includes all your attitude, your behavior, your emotions. So, personality you have to inculcate in yourself. It doesn't come from your birth. You have to generate that personality in you so that people respect you. And that's what I believe what personality is. When I used to do my industrial training at the Oberoi, Bangalore, the executive assistant manager of the hotel, I used to really respect him and I consider him as my role model because the personality, the wave, the echo that you used to feel when he used to come in front of you, people used to notice him. That's what personality is. And that's what I want myself to be in the next 10 years. And same like that, you can see really great people like Neil Armstrong, Indira Gandhi, and Mother Teresa. These are the people whom we can consider ourselves as role model, as the people who have such a great personality and whom we can look out to. Thanks a lot.
Confidence again. Everybody has talked about it. Still, I just want to add my points to it. It's the faith or the power in you to become confident and perform better, I feel. So basically it is a state of being certain in life, the faith which you have inside you, which will make you perform better. That is confidence. Confidence, there are two types. Self-confidence, that is confidence which you have in yourself, which will make you better. So in the same way, like I'm here and I've got some self-confidence, that's why I'm here, otherwise nobody will be here. And if somebody's got self-confidence in them, it will be an inspiration to, like if I'm the manager of if I'm the front office manager, if I've got self-confidence, it can be an inspirational factor to my subordinates also. And team confidence, like if I have a confidence on the Indian cricket team, they will win. So that is team confidence. And in every success story in this world, the basic concept is confidence. If you've got confidence in you, you can be successful. Thank you.
Agreeing upon various points spoken by my friends about personality, in short, I would like to say that agreeing upon various points told by my friends about personality, in short, I would like to say that personality is something that defines a person in terms of the way he portrays himself in public, as an individual and in a group. That's it. Thank you, sir.